praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him. So I don't know, just whatever, be public or not. But I just had a thought, and I'm like, man, I need to come down here and I need to document this. So I just got off a Zoom call with the entrepreneurs of our church. I really feel like I've been called to entrepreneurship. And what happened was, Apostle, she asked us, hey, so what was last year like? And I began to explain to her, or to the group that, hey, last year wasn't a good year. I made some mistakes. I failed here. I failed there. So I was able to point out some areas where I failed. But I think different than any other time where I've failed is I was truly able to grab the lesson out of it, and look at the value in failure, if you will. So we got to the end of the meeting. I'm jumping ahead. So we got to the end of the meeting, and my godson, which he's an entrepreneur as well, was saying that he was reminded that, at the end of the day, we need to have a mindset to grind. We got to have our mindset on grinding. Nobody cares about you being an entrepreneur. And so nobody cares about your marketing business. Nobody cares about your real estate business. Nobody cares about your brand or anything. But you have to care. You have to have a go-get-it mindset. And so that was the gist of what he was saying, is that in all of it, you have to grind. You have to grind. And my pastor, my apostle, was saying that she was reminded about ministry. She started this ministry. God gave her a vision to start the ministry, and she's had some ups and she's had some downs. And one of the things that we were talking about is, well, some entrepreneurs shared, their victories and how things went really well. Other entrepreneurs were talking about the challenges. And in all of it, she was talking about her highs, her lows, people leaving. And what I thought was really, really powerful was the fact that she said that there were some people that left, and she had to make a decision on whether or not she was going to keep going or not. So she made up in her mind that she was going to keep going regardless if somebody was beside her or not. And so her mindset was to keep grinding. And so I told myself, I'm going to come downstairs. I'm getting ready to document today. I know what I need to do. And many of you know what you need to do. I was telling them about analysis paralysis. Many of you know what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do, but you're stuck. You're fearful. The scripture says plainly that in all labor there is profit. That anytime I put forth an effort on a consistent basis, that there's a law in the heavens that dictates my profit. And so I this is more or less for myself, but today I'm documenting. I think today is the 5th, either the 5th or the 6th. I think it's the 5th, February 6th, 2021. I started in real estate investing. I wanted to get into the wholesale side of things to just get my foot in the door. That was in October of 2019. So I went a whole year and some months now, and really kind of feeling my way for the first few months, kind of having a good understanding, I believe, of what I needed to do, but being a little bit fearful. And so I had some things fall through on me. But I'm back on my bike, and today, I've decided that, I'm going to do a 30-day grind challenge, and I don't care how I hit my head. I don't care what my highs or my lows, but I'm going to document my grind for 30 days as best as I can, and to make sure that I'm putting in the necessary effort to see a return, the necessary effort to say, hey, I grinded there. And this is what I want to encourage some of you entrepreneurs and people who want to advance in your life, your career, your pursuit of the Lord, is you can say, hey, Lord, I did this in your prayers. And that's another thing that I'm realizing is that, I haven't even prayed in some areas. I'm just keeping it real. Haven't even prayed. And my pastor always says, you have not because you ask not. And that's scripture, is that, how is it that I, as servant of the Lord, want to do something and I haven't even asked the Lord to bless it or asked the Lord to confirm it? I do feel like the Lord has confirmed some of these things or these things in my spirit, but as far as like the Lord blessing my effort, blessing my mind, blessing my faith, blessing my courage, things of that nature. And so, this is it. I'm pushing myself to either like my stepdad would say, either pee or get off the pot, So either I'm gonna grind, either I'm gonna go put on my big boy underwear and get to it, or I'm gonna quit complaining about the result. I'm choosing to put on my big boy underwear and go get it. And so this is day one of the Go Get It challenge. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We all can have an excuse. The question will be when adversity comes. I like that, lady. When adversity comes, will we tuck our tails and run, or are we going to continue to pursue? So this is day one. We're going to get it. I'm trying to go get it. I'm trying to get the Chapman legacy right. Not just a spiritual legacy, not just a financial legacy, but both. Not just both, in all areas. So I'm going to get it. Go get that.